You did not have a confirmation hearing, and you have not yet appeared for an oversight hearing, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Congresswoman, I am the acting.
Yes or no? Have you appeared before an oversight hearing in the Congress? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Congresswoman, I am the acting.
Yes or no? Have you appeared before an oversight hearing in the Congress? It was.
I'm sorry, what was your... I don't know if your time's been restored or not.
Mr. Attorney General, we're not joking here. And your humor is not acceptable.
You mad, bro? Why you mad, bro? I ain't mean to make you sad. You're my bad, bro.
I will behave appropriately. You can behave appropriately. You can behave appropriately. I will behave appropriately as a member of the... I'm asked a question.
Congresswoman, I am an acting Attorney General.
I'm asked for a yes or no answer. Is that a question?
It was. I'm sorry, what was your... I don't know if your time's been restored or not. I am an acting Attorney General.
So that is a no?
I don't think you can assume anything from that.
And the gentlelady has expired.
As I mentioned, two of our subcommittees have already had hearings, but we hope it will be impression that I have. It is, as shop hand, of course, as shop hand, of course, the House and Senate can come to some of Congress's prerogative. It is Congress's prerogative. With the what do we call it now? U.S., Mexico, Canada. I don't know if let me just say that I want to make it a rule. I always U.S., Mexico, Canada. I mean, just not going there. When I was Speaker, my flagship issue under President Bush was, I mean, just not going there.
What have you learned about anti-Semitism from engaging in these debates? What have you learned as you've spent some time thinking about this?
The prophecy is true.
Since your appointment as Acting Attorney General, have you been briefed on criminal or counterintelligence matters within the Special Counsel's purview?
Mr. Chairman, I see that your 5 minutes is up.
Your entry into this race will guarantee Trump another 4 years.
President Trump is going to get reelected.
And no one wants to see you run more than him.
What's next? What industry are we going to abolish next? The coffee industry?
people say, oh my goodness, that people are saying the unemployment rate is down, why isn't my purchasing power increasing?
Because we are winning, folks.
Because our economy will never fully reach its possibilities unless we increase the consumer confidence.
The consumer confidence. The consumer confidence.
You have the highest consumer confidence recorded in recent and, frankly, long-term history.
The consumer confidence. And the fact is,
we are winning.
Oh my goodness.
They've interviewed over 200 people. They've studied hundreds of thousands of documents and pages. And Richard just announced that they found no collusion between Donald Trump and Russia. The fact is that the real collusion was between Hillary and the Democrats and the other side with Russia. And by the way, there's also collusion between the Democrats and the fake news right here.
You're not having a terrible, terrible dream. Also, you're not dead and you haven't gone to hell. This is your life now. This is our election now. This is us. This is our country. It's real.
Green New Deal. It sounds like a high school term paper that got a low mark.
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel.
How do you take a train to Europe? Oops, I like it very much. Oh, really? How are we getting to Hawaii on a train? Oops. So in Virginia, the governor, he's gotten a little publicity lately. I like him. Keeps us out of the papers. I like him. I'd like to find a few more guys like this one.
But the question arises as to what is a Democrat?
He almost moonwalked. His wife stopped him.
Don't mind, but what do you mean I am the one?
Tell me, campaign sort of started because you have these people that nobody ever heard of. They're all running for office. I said, who is that?
Who are you? You. No, not me, you.
We have suffered a totally dishonest media, and we've won. And it's driving them crazy.
Feels really bad right now.
I know, I feel scared. And I feel alone. Whatever you feel right now, the emotions, they're valid.
Driving them crazy. You do love your dogs, don't you?
High five, yes!
How would I look walking a dog on the White House lawn? Would that be? Feels a little phony to me. A lot of people say, oh, you should get a dog. Why? It's good politically. I said, look, that's not the relationship I have with my people. We want to have, yeah, Obama had a dog.
I think that what people need to hear is just the truth.
Jussie Smollett has been charged with disorderly conduct for allegedly filing a false police report.
You do such a disservice when you lie about things like this.
Use your aggressive feelings, boy.
I noticed the rope around my neck and I started screaming. They called me. There's no which way you cut it. If I had said it was a Muslim or a Mexican or someone black, I feel like the doubters would have supported me a lot much more. Just remember that mine was reported right away. And look what has happened.
Jussie Smollett has been charged with disorderly conduct for allegedly filing a false police report.
So they get to go free.
When you're using drugs, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really can be.
I will never be the man that this did not happen to.
I will never be the man that this did not happen to.
I still want to believe, with everything that has happened, that there's something called justice.
Jussie Smollett has been charged with disorderly conduct for allegedly filing a false police report.
I love coming here in this week that we observe. Our presidents, in particular George, the butterfly sanctuary, and the knowledge that he has of the region, being a border butterfly. What that meant was we would have a butterfly, hundreds of millions of dollars, and we had the opportunity to meet with the butterfly, a field director of field for now it's more there's so much more immigration
That you would.
that helps the Border Patrol because this isn't what their job was before.
Are you choking?
Hello, everyone! Welcome, America, to Boom Island! Where are we?
I don't know.
Now, we don't let a little snow stop us. Like, are you guys even cold? Now, when I said that elected leaders should go not just where it's comfortable, but also where it's uncomfortable, this is what I meant. On this snowy day on this island, we say, enough is enough. It's uncomfortable. Our nation must be governed from chaos. My family story is like so many of yours. Chaos. And I promise you this, as your president, I will look you in the eye. I will tell you it's uncomfortable. I will focus on chaos. That's what I've done my whole life. And no matter what, it's uncomfortable. Let me be blunt. Like, are you guys even cold? Income inequality, the political and geographic divides, the changing climate, the tumult in our world. It's uncomfortable. There are insidious forces every day that are trying to make it harder for people to vote, trying to drown out our voices with big money. It is time to organize chaos with big money and limits on voting. It's comfortable. Here is another one, climate change. It's uncomfortable. Why? Are you guys even cold? In the first 100 days of my administration, I will reinstate chaos. It's not just coming, it's here. And if you don't know the difference between a hack and slack, it's time to pull off the digital highway. What would I do? What would I do as president? If they can do it in Iceland, where it's uncomfortable, but we can't get there. Well, they don't own me. I am not afraid to join the vast majority of Americans in chaos, even if you want to isolate yourself from the rest of the world. The rest of the world won't let you. We may look different and love different, but we all live where it's uncomfortable. A few years ago, at the height of the angry rhetoric, a Somali-American family of 4 went out to dinner right here in Minnesota. Are you guys even cold? Out of many, one. It is more than a motto, America. It is the North Star of chaos. You can text Amy at 91990. Do it! Thank you.
In Pursuit of Truth presents a dramatic reading with your host, Sir Patrick Mack of Maplethorpe.
Here in D.C., it's like so weird. It's like everyone is like a spy. Like, it's like so bizarre. It's like you could go out to get a cup of coffee, and the person that's like sitting in the corner of the restaurant is like, you know, like, and then they go and they text all their friends saying, I saw so-and-so at the cafe, and it's like triangulation. And it's super weird. It's just like super weird. So, New York is really interesting because there's a lot of anonymity in public.
GDP is great. Unemployment is at an all-time low. African Americans are doing well. Hispanics are doing well. Wages are rising at the fastest pace in 10 years. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So thank all of you. Happy Valentine's Day. Again, I wish you all happy Thanksgiving. Happy Valentine's Day or happy Thanksgiving.